There's a lot of cool new games coming to Xbox Series X and S this November and December, and today we're going to talk about it. But first up, please subscribe and share, it really does help the channel out. So today we're going to go over the 20 biggest new games coming to Xbox Series X and S in November and December 2025. There's a lot of different genres here, and there's something for everyone. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the video. At 20, we have Void Train, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 7th. In this first-person survival action game, you play a solo or up to 4-player co-op, where you build this train, fight and survive as you move through this massive world that actually has history and lore. It's one of the craziest looking games coming, and I think a lot of people will like this because it's so unique. It's also launching day one in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
The tower is risen, born from the memories of those who will be our ruin, the messengers of the end. Among them, two hold our fate in their hands.
At 19, we have Anima, Gate of Memories 1 and 2 Remaster, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 7th. These two action-packed RPGs are finally getting the remasters they deserve, and they look absolutely amazing in action. The developers have gone in and actually gave these games brand new graphics and a bunch of control features, quality of life improvements across the board. If you've been looking for a Japanese-centric action RPG, you're going to want to pick these up. They look stunning. At 18, we have Project Motor Racing, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 25th. This looks like it's going to be an amazing motor racing game, because this game, you race across different eras of time using different kinds of cars, and this game looks really realistic. This game offers 70 meticulously created cars with super realistic detail, a ton of different tracks, single player campaign career mode which looks very promising, an online racing mode, in-game events and a lot more. It looks so cool, especially if you're into track races.
You're back in the forest. Your road's been long. Hear my words, they'll make you strong.
At 17, we have Winter Burrow, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 12th. This is a cozy woodland survival game where you play as a mouse returning home to restore their childhood home to its former glory. You explore, gather resources, craft and even knit warm clothing, bake pies and meet the locals. If you're looking for a new survival game that isn't too hardcore, this is going to be for you. It's also launching day one in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. At 16, we have Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 14th. The Monster Hunter spin-off is finally making its Xbox debut, and fans have been wanting this for a very long time. Now, these are actually more linear style JRPGs and not like the traditional Monster Hunter games, so anyone can really jump into these games and have fun, and honestly, they look so good.
Encounters never to be forgotten.
Hello, Kate Walker.
At 15, we have Syberia Remastered, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 6th. This is a fully remastered version of the Clockpunk Universe classic, where you play as Kate Walker and Oscar, the strange yet charming automaton. In this game, you have to find a brilliant inventor as you embark on an adventure filled with puzzles and mystery. Now, the original is so good, and I'm happy more people are going to get to play this because it truly is a classic.
Build according to Roman traditions. Build as far as the eye can.
At 14, we have Anno 117 Pax Romana, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 13th. Now in this game you get to manage your very own unique ancient Roman empire and city. You get to rule over your way, use diplomacy or military might. Now we haven't had a city builder like this on console in this detail before, and it looks phenomenal in action. Ancient Rome has so much detail, it looks like you could even be there. I think a lot of people will like this.
She told us that there's treasure deep in the jungle.
What are we waiting for?
At 13, we have SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 18th. This is a brand new 3D platformer, and the best part is the original voice cast from the TV show returns. Now if you've played any of these games in the past, you'll know what I'm talking about, but for people that haven't, it's a big 3D platformer, intriguing levels, tons of collectibles, and different characters that play different ways. If you've been looking for a new 3D platformer, this could be it. At 12, we have Dead Static Drive, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 5th. This is what happens when you take Grand Theft Auto and Cthulhu and put them together. This is an action survival game set in a 1980s road trip. It looks super cool. It's actually been in development for a very long time, and if you've been looking for something different, this looks like it's going to be it. It's also launching day one in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. At 11, we have Terminator 2D No Fate, now coming to Xbox Series X and S December 12th. This takes the entirety of Terminator 2 and puts it in a Contra format. And the best part is, once you've gone through the motions, went through the entire story and all the set pieces, you get to replay the entire story but change the events of the Terminator 2 movie. And it looks absolutely crazy. Now if you've seen Terminator 2, you know what I'm talking about. Major plot points can change in this game. It looks so cool. At 10, we have Sacred 2 Remaster, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 11th. In this action RPG, you step into the world of Arcania, and you play as one of 6 heroes. You explore this massive open world, master combat, spells, find epic loot on your way to saving the world. This remaster brings high resolution textures, better combat, bug fixes, and a ton of quality of life features. If you like action RPGs, you're going to want to pay attention to this one.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, Daddy.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
At 9, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 7, coming to Xbox Series X and S November 14th. David Mason is back in what looks to be the most mind-bending and crazy Call of Duty campaign to date. This story takes place after the events of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And the best part is you can play it from start to finish in co-op. There's also end-game content for the campaign, round-based zombies returns, over-the-top multiplayer. I've had a go, it's fun, and also it's launching day one in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It looks so cool.
I want to know the connection. It's rare for killers to pick a random.
At 8, we have She's Leaving, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 2nd. Now this is a first-person survival horror game where you have to put your forensic skills to test and fight to survive. You become from the hunter to the hunted. You have to investigate your way through the story, find out where these disappeared people have went, and it looks like it's going to be pretty terrifying at times. It looks like it could be one of the coolest horror games this year. At 7, we have Marvel Cosmic Invasion, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 1st. A cosmic battle awaits where you have to fight for the future of the Marvel Universe. You choose between 15 different Marvel superheroes and you fight from New York City to the depths of the Negative Zone. Now this game looks pretty amazing and it's a throwback to old school shmup style games. The art style is pretty amazing, and if you love Marvel games, this is going to be one to get. It looks so much fun in action.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
At 6, we have Sleep Awake, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 2nd. This is a brand new first-person horror game by Blumhouse Games. Now this is a horror game set in the last known city on Earth where people are disappearing in their sleep, and you have to survive and find out what's going on. And truly, if you like horror games and you want something with a unique style and things that we haven't really seen before in the horror genre, you're going to need this one.
They're all dead, they just don't know it yet. Come out, wherever you...
At 5, we have Blood Refreshed Supply, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 4th. The classic is finally making its Xbox debut, and the developers went in and built this game using the original source code. You play as an undead gunslinger, working your way through hordes of enemies in a variety of different modes and levels. You can play this solo or in co-op, split screen or online. Now this game has remastered cutscenes, a bunch of quality of life features. It looks really cool, especially if you're into old school Doom games. At 4, we have Routine, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 4th. This is a brand new single-player science fiction horror game set in an abandoned moon facility, where you have to fight to survive and find out what's going on. Now, this game is very reminiscent of Alien Isolation, and this game has been in development for a very long time, and it looks like it's going to be pretty special. I think horror fans will really dig this game. It's also launching day 1 in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
At 3, we have Octopath Traveler 0, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 4th. This is a brand new entry in the somewhat long-running franchise, and I think a lot of people are going to love this one. You set out on a new journey with your very own created character, and as you go through this journey in this world, you actually rebuild your own town and settlement, which looks really cool. It also has 8 character player battles, which looks interesting, which we don't see often in JRPGs. If you've been wanting a new turn-based JRPG on Xbox, this is going to be it. At 2, we have Avatar Frontiers of Pandora from the Ashes expansion, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 19th. This expansion takes place after the events of the new movie, which completely changes the game. Now by the time this comes out, there'll already be a third-person mode. This is effectively a brand new relaunch for the game, and I can't wait for more people to play it. It's truly a magical and wonderful game. And honestly, the action is amazing as well. I think millions of people will get into this game because of this expansion and the third person mode.
If getting back into the family meant killing someone, could you do it?
Turns out that girl there is my mark.
At 1, we have Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, coming to Xbox Series X and S December 8th. This is the definitive version of Yakuza 0, and it's an absolutely massive game here. You see, you have the entire game with enhanced cutscenes across the board and new cutscenes. You also have English voiced dialogue for the very first time in Yakuza 0, and it sounds fantastic. You also have an online multiplayer raid mode, and it looks absolutely crazy, especially with Yakuza style combat. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Now, this game is an amazing title. It's going to be a lot of people's first entry into the Yakuza franchise, and I can't wait for more people to play it. Now, November and December, absolutely packed months for video games, and well, there's something for everyone. Now, let me know what you're looking forward to most in the comments down below. So that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to be notified for future videos, podcasts and live streams. All Things Xbox podcast is on Tuesdays at 6 PM Eastern, where we cover everything gaming on Xbox. I've got a lot of cool things planned for the next 2 months and in the new year on the channel, and I hope you stay along for the ride. And the support's greatly appreciated, and it helps the channel grow. Anyway, that's it, and I hope everyone has a very good day. I'm out, everybody. Peace.